And so you can start to see this theme of how ineffective students will get presented information, put it into a sense that feels very natural, but then never really use it into something that they can continually review over and over again. And even when I meet students that say, oh, I do review my PowerPoints from the lectures each day or my notes each day, my retention is simply not there. And the biggest problem there is that, again, you're fragmented. You learned your information and you basically took that information and you put it into something you can't review without being very passive about it. There's no question, there's no review, there's no assessment of how well you know this piece of information versus that piece. And so before we get into the solution, ask yourself if you're doing this on your day-to-day studying. Ask yourself, are you being presented information and then putting into a form that's not really helping your long-term retention? If so, you're likely wasting time because the amount of time it takes you to gather the information is taking too long, and unfortunately retention that you have down the line is not that high. And so the solution of fragmentation is to ask yourself, how can you go from information being presented to being created in a format where information can be tested?